it's alright. I wanna kick it with you all night, all night. Have a good time. Ain't gotta worry, cause it's alright, it's alright. All night, all night, all night, baby. Don't be shy, don't be shy, don't be shy, baby. All night and all night, ain't gotta worry, cause it's alright, it's alright. It's alright, it's okay. Everybody gon' say what they wanna say. Players gon' play when they wanna play. Long lay, on lay for a night like Luther Vandross ride. No way, daddy bad sad, don't skip no days either.
Finally made it to New Orleans.
3 a.m.
3 a.m. Time for some food.
That's why we're here.
You can't go to New Orleans and not have a po' boy sandwich. The po' boy was originated in 1929 during the streetcar strike at Martin Brothers French Market and Coffee Stand in New Orleans. The po' boy sandwich is a white French bread sandwich filled with fried shrimp, crab, or oysters, lettuce, tomatoes, or with a Cajun twist with bell peppers, onions, and spicy Cajun shrimp. The original Martin po' boy sandwiches were typically fried potatoes, gravy, and spare bits of roast beef on French bread. Whenever a striker would walk into the restaurant, Benny would shout to Clovis, "Here comes another po' boy," and the po' boy sandwich began. In my opinion, New Orleans is the performers' music capital of the world. You can't go around any corner of any street in the French Quarter without finding a trumpet player, a violinist, a jazz band, or a single performer jamming out on the guitar. Jazz and blues clubs are playing all day, every day. My style of travel is spontaneous and random. However, I do not recommend that you go to New Orleans without making reservations, especially on busy weekends to see the jazz clubs. New Orleans is full of clubs like the Spotted Cat, the Jazz Playhouse, Fritzl's, Palm Court, Mahogany Jazz Hall, Snug Harbor, Blue Nile, and the famous Preservation Hall.
I'm just another soldier in the army of love. Just another soldier in the army of love. How's everyone doing tonight? See, I need it when I'm just someone.
Along with the original po' boy sandwich, the Cajun boil is a staple of the Louisiana diet. A platter of crawfish, crab, Gulf shrimp, potatoes, sausage, and corn, all smothered in a spicy Cajun sauce. In Louisiana, around just about every corner is a church building and a Cajun seafood restaurant, from New Orleans all the way up to the northern border of Louisiana. Practically the entire state of Louisiana is underwater, with a perfect habitat for the species of crawfish, Gulf shrimp, and crab. Are you filming?
Yeah.
Oh, I did it.
I need one more pop.
But there's nothing left. Well, we've got a few things left, but my teeth are full of corn.
It's your hands.
I just cleaned it up. But I ate a lot of crab. Blue crab, Dungeness crab, and a ton of crawfish. I am so stuffed. Time for some pecan pie. Are you ready? Let's go get it. So we're in the French Quarter, right?
Yes.
French Quarter. Let me zoom in. It's too close. We're trying to find some pecan pie. Is it pecan pie or pecan?
Somewhere you're from. I'm a pecan girl.
You're a pecan pie, I'm a pecan.
Alright.
So we're
See
going
if we can find it.
to find us some pecan pie. We just stuffed our faces with crab meat. That was so good.
So good.
Really good. Beignets were brought to Louisiana by the Acadians. These are fried fritters, sometimes filled with fruit. Today the beignet is a square piece of dough, fried and covered with powdered sugar. They are served in orders of 3. The Acadians are descendants of a group of French-speaking settlers who migrated from coastal France in the late 16th century to establish a French colony called Acadia in the maritime province of Canada and part of what is now the state of Maine. Many of these Acadians migrated to the Louisiana area.
hot. These ones are a little bigger than yesterday.
It's called a beignet. Beignet.
That's what I think.
It's like a Navajo taco dough or a scone with powdered sugar on it. Did you not get the chocolate?
This is messy enough. Delicious though.
Louisiana is located at the delta of the Mississippi River, where the river meets the Gulf of Mexico. Louisiana is home to more than 3 million acres of wetlands. It is estimated that over 2 million wild alligators live in the bayous across Louisiana. Louisiana has the longest coastline of any state in the U.S. because of the bays and sounds. Unfortunately, Louisiana is washing away due to erosion caused by the building of levees and the turning up of the ground from massive hurricanes over the years at a rate of a football field every hour. We had the chance to ride an airboat out into the swamps and feed some of these alligators some marshmallows. After a day on the swamps, we had to get back to town and eat some more swamp food. Some more crawfish, crab, potatoes, sausage, and corn. It was a great way to end the day. Hey. What do you think?
We found some more food. I said we found some more food.
This is so good.
David got 4 pounds of crawdads. I don't know how the heck he's gonna eat all those. I got that and French fries.
Oh yeah.
Yummy.
Hey y'all. What's up?
David wishes he was a Southerman.
You know why? Oh, y'all is the best word ever.
Yeah.
Like, who wants to use you guys?
I don't know.
Like,
I don't love y'all.
Y'all just is a
I'm
good
an
word.
Arizonan.
I don't know who made it a bad word, but in certain areas,
It's not bad.
nobody
I just don't
uses
like
y'all.
it.
But I love the word y'all. It just means everybody, and then if you like have a lot of people, you can say all of y'all.
Yeah.
No, come
It's not my
on,
cup of tea.
dude. I love grits and the word y'all. Okay, so
Grits, not y'all.
anyways, we're north of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. We're driving to. We're about to drive across the Mississippi state line here, and we haven't done a whole lot of talking because we've been in New Orleans. This is I call our second honeymoon, right? So we've been playing like we've been honeymoon phase of our lives, but we've been married for 20.
Going
How
to
many years have we been married?
concerts. If you don't know, I'm not going to
22
say.
years. Oh yeah, we went to the Garth Brooks concert last night. We went to Mavis Staples and Nathaniel how do you say his last name? Rathcliffe?
I don't know.
Nathaniel Rathcliffe.
The Suns game, that's all that matters.
And then we went to
won.
the Suns game. We went on a swamp tour in
Busy. Today's
south
our
of
first
Baton
chill
Rouge,
day.
or south of New Orleans. We're just chilling around, driving along.
We like to drive around and look at houses and scenery, so that's
All right,
today and tomorrow.
we're gonna go check out some more Louisiana. We're going to a little town called McNairy, Louisiana. That's one of our stops, and I'll tell you a little bit about the history of that. It actually has something to do with me, but it doesn't. Right?
You betcha.
I'll be the grapes fermented, bottled, served with the table set in my finest suit, like a perfect gentleman. I'll be the fire escape that's bolted to the ancient brick where you will sit and contemplate your day.
We just crossed into the Mississippi, and we're gonna go through Mississippi for a little while and then cut back into Louisiana. Sorry, Louisiana, but we're in Mississippi now. Let's do this. I know we gotta get rid of that thing.
I'll be the water wings that save you if you start drowning in an
Ma'am,
open tap.
you know how fast you were going?
I'll be the phonograph that plays your favorite albums back as you're lying there, drifting off to sleep. I'll be the platform.
Wow, what did you have it at?
VIP. Let's kick it.
Starbucks. We got vanilla ice, man. So I'm in McNairy, Louisiana, and the reason why I was interested in coming here is there's a lot of history about McNairy, Louisiana. That this town was a logging town, and they would log pine wood, and they ran out of wood at some point, and I believe it was the 1920s. Anyways, they ran out of wood, and they packed up their entire town in 3 days and moved all the way to McNairy, Arizona. And that's where the history of my family comes into place. My great-grandpa moved to McNairy, Arizona to run the sawmill there. He met my grandpa after World War II at the mill in McNairy. So they hit it off, got married, but they probably wouldn't have been able to meet each other if they wouldn't have packed up this entire town and moved to Arizona.
Such a strange combination of a woman and a child. Strange situation, something never had a mile. Coming back through, yeah.
All right, we're in the New Orleans. How do you say it? New Orleans or New Orleans?
I say New Orleans because I'm not local.
It's New Orleans. If you're from New Orleans, it's New Orleans. We had to get one last beignet before we left.
I mean, who doesn't at 4 Arizona time?
Yeah.
Oh, good, they don't overdo it. Still good. And they don't. This place didn't have as much powdered sugar, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, here. Are you gonna feed me? Come on.
I'm not that romantic.
Let me feed you.
That's better. Sugar coma cracked on.